Hello, everyone, and once again, Happy New Year. It is now, it's January 2nd, 2022. So I figured it was time to kind of sit down and take a moment to talk about what exactly I'm planning on doing on this channel in 2022, what's going on with my other channels in 2022, and really just kind of give you guys an update on like where I'm planning on taking this like side. All YouTube is like a side project, right? So I'm not one of those people who's like desperately trying to make YouTube a career. YouTube's always been one of those fun things I do, like a hobby. So like I really enjoy it. Now, if it just exploded, I wouldn't exactly be upset about it. But you know, it is what it is. So 2021, especially in the back half of the year, I made a very concentrated effort to get back into content creation, and I was having a really good time. We played through Pokemon Xenoverse. We started Pokemon Blazing Emerald, which there'll be updates on both those projects in this video. And really got back into recording Pokemon card game stuff, uploading that, the box battles with Theo and all that kind of thing. I've really just kind of revived my love for content creation. So that's kind of I know I kind of disappeared for December, but when you get a last minute invite to a convention, you kind of have no choice but to go. We went to MomoCon Winterfest, and if you want to get more details on our feelings on that, there were some things that happened there. Make sure you check out the Star Perlers Twitter account, because you can scroll down a bit and find out what happened there. I don't really want to get into it on video, especially because it seems as if nothing has come from it, which is actually kind of disappointing. Now we're 2-3 weeks removed from what happened there, and it's disappointing to say the least. All right, so let's get into what's going to be coming in 2022. We'll be starting with the kind of short-term updates first, right? So let's start off with the obvious, okay? So Pokemon Shining Pearl will be resuming very, very, very soon. In fact, probably not long after I get done uploading this, I am going to actually stream the next session of that. We already did one before this in late December. So I'm going to have at least over a week's worth of Shining Pearl ready to go. We're going to just kind of chug through that game, and then we're going to review it at the end, which I think will be an interesting video to do, because, I mean, I've played the original games when they came out. So Pokemon Legends Arceus, or Arceus. I'm not sure exactly what pronunciation we're going with anymore, because we have quickly reached the point where I hear every single one. So I do not work my retail job on the weekends, so the fact that Legends Arceus comes out on a weekend is fantastic. I expect a lot of weekend launch streams of that. And then as time goes on, as January and February go on, you'll see those streams spliced up into 35-minute videos onto this channel. So if you missed the live stuff, you'll be able to catch up on what happened in my experience with that game here on the channel. So the two other projects that kind of got pushed aside for the Gen 4 games, Shining Pearl and Legends Arceus. So Pokemon Xenoverse will resume. It'll be the first one to come back, because they just released another DLC for it 2 weeks ago, I think. And from what I've seen of it, it looks really cool. So I do want to... Pokemon Xenoverse will be the first one to come back. It will come back after Shining Pearl ends. Preferably, I would like to be done with Shining Pearl before Legends Arceus comes out. So I don't want those Gen 4 games kind of overlapping like that. So I think you'll see Xenoverse probably coming back around the time we start playing Legends Arceus. And I'm planning on finishing the Retro Legendary Hunt, because that's like the first bit of like post-game content in there. And then we do have 3 DLC episodes to do for Pokemon Xenoverse, and I think there's at least one more coming. I can't remember if there was 4 or 5 chapters. I think it might be 5 chapters. They have 5 DLC chapters planned. 3 of them are already out. So we're definitely going to be going in, jumping into those things, and getting them done later this month. So now, Pokemon card stuff. Probably the best performing stuff on the channel right now, because of course, Pokemon card game is hype. It is very, very, very exciting. Couple things. One, the Hidden Fates videos that we recorded last March that you kind of started to see filter in early December, late November, as I was like, I had no time to record anything. I mean, again, we had a convention coming up, we had NonPokemon coming up, and it was also like Christmas season, and I work a retail job in inventory, so it gets pretty crazy around that time. So not a lot of free time, and what free time I had, I really just kind of like wanted to watch like anime or watch a movie or something on Disney Plus, like Hawkeye and Book of Boba Fett. So that's kind of why you started to see those go up. They will be my go-to filler videos. So if for whatever reason I don't make time or don't have time to upload something or edit something and get it up in a timely manner, you'll see one of those go up instead. There are a lot left. We recorded that. I mean, that was a one-night recording session, y'all. When we did all Hidden Fates, or not Hidden Fates. Why I say Hidden Fates? It's Shining Fates. Shining Fates stuff. Sorry. Shining Fates will continue. There's a bit of Champions Path mix in there as well near the end. And trust me, watch the whole series. It's worth it. We did it was different time, different setup and whatnot. Quality's not quite as good as the stuff I have now, but it was it's a good series. Pack battles with Theo or Epic Mewtwo or Dokkan assets, whichever name you want to use to call him by. Those are returning. As far as I know, they're gonna keep going throughout 2022. We actually have 2 already recorded. We just have to actually figure out when we want to upload those, because we originally had planned to upload them the week of the convention. I forgot. So gotta get with him soon to get figure that out for those. And then aside from new sets, like Brilliant Stars is in a month. You'll see some Brilliant Stars stuff from me. You'll probably see a backpack battle with Theo. I don't know. We skipped out on Fusion Strike. But Fusion Strike compared to Brilliant Stars, yeah, Brilliant Stars is a lot more exciting. So look forward to that. But for the most part, at least throughout the first half, I can't speak all of a sudden, the first half of 2022, you'll probably see a lot of Evolving Sky stuff. We have a lot of chase cards we're still looking for out of that set, and it's probably Stephanie's all-time favorite set. So expect more of that, because we're already talking about getting more booster boxes and whatnot after the last one we recorded, which part 2 of that will be going up later today. So, yeah, expect a lot more of Evolving Skies on the Pokemon card game front here to start 2022. So for non-Pokemon stuff, obviously this channel has taken a heavy shift towards Pokemon since I came back last fall. And right now it's looking pretty good for itself. So, you gotta feed the YouTube algorithm what it wants to eat, right? So, but non-Pokemon stuff is possible. I don't want to guarantee it though, right? I mean, there is a lot of non-Pokemon stuff that I want to play it's coming out this year, or like I bought it over Christmas and it's sitting on my shelf for Black Friday or whatnot. Don't be shocked if a lot of that stuff ends up being like on stream on twitch.tv/7 Star Perlers. Mostly because I don't know if it's going to do well on the main channel anymore, even though like a lot of what I started out this channel as is like, I'm not going to be a Pokemon YouTuber or a general game YouTuber, and you're going to watch me for me. Well, YouTube doesn't work that way. YouTube doesn't like that. they don't like that. So, unfortunately, that's what it is. So, again, it's going to show up on the channel sometimes. Like, if anyone wants to do a gacha game collab in Dokkan or Legends, like, I'm going to take the opportunity. And then like big game releases, like Horizon Forbidden West is really soon. Like it's like a month and a half away. You could see like, I think, edited down highlight versions of those. And then maybe the full VOD might get made on like another channel, which sounds crazy. But I mean, you gotta feed the algorithm what it wants to eat. So now we'll kind of talk more about 7 Star Perlers and its presence on YouTube and not on YouTube. So if you're not interested in this stuff, I'm sorry. There is a little most of the stuff on this channel is kind of done from this point. So if you wanted to disengage, I wouldn't blame you. That's fine. So with 7-Star Perlers, a few notes here. So this will be our 4th anniversary this coming summer, which is absolutely insane to think about. But I'm already kind of got gears in my head turning for what pieces I want to bring in, and thinking about reaching out to artists once again and kind of giving them an idea of what we're looking for. And I think that like our appearance at KamehaCon, which by the way, if you're going to KamehaCon in Dallas this spring, we're going to be there in the Artist Alley. That's super exciting to me because I mean Dragon Ball is a huge part of 7-Star Perlers. It's kind of like literally what's kind of kept it going, and that's super exciting for us. And I've already got like designs coming in for that from like Dragon Ball Heroes and stuff. That the big thing we're gonna try and do for that convention is that like because I would never want to like kind of get in the way of like other Perler artists, even though they've gotten in my way at other conventions. Once again, go check out the Twitter for that story. Is any design that we didn't commission, we're not bringing. So even though we've been given permission by QSAB 101 and other artists to use stuff they've posted publicly, the plan is to only bring in designs that we've paid for, because I feel like that's kind of what we're kind of pushing towards that for every convention anyway. But I think with Dragon Ball especially, I don't really want to be another one that's they people assume I just stole his art, even though like we have a working relationship and whatnot. So, and then in terms of the 7-Star Perlers YouTube channel, I wasn't really good on that for a minute, but it's so annoying to record those videos with the setup I currently have. So we're not moving this year, which a bit behind the scenes of footage, or not really footage, but behind the scenes, pulling back the curtain a little bit, let you know what's been going on. Every year for the past 4 years, we have moved. This year, we are not. So I'm thinking about making some changes to this the studio room I have now to make it easier to do. Like this will work for card game opening content as well as Perler content. So if I get that done, I don't want to guarantee it. If I can get that done, I kind of have to convince Stephanie to let me do it. Then you will see Perler speed builds return and Perler streams return. We're going to be making a new website. We had one on Squarespace from around the time of our anniversary through November of last year. And, Squarespace seems like a really good platform for like a lot of people, a lot of non-businesses, I feel. On the business side of things, like the e-commerce, it's really hard for me to recommend Squarespace. So we still own the domain of the website, and we're going to transfer that domain to a new website that I'm looking to build probably later this month. Have that ready for the springtime. So finally, I did want to announce something here for the business. We are currently, you can kind of see a tease of this if you look at the profile picture on Etsy and Twitter. We are getting Dragon Ball Super superhero designs, hot, fresh, and ready, like Little Caesars. Well, a little better than Little Caesars. From our boy Eric, who is already doing a fantastic job. But yeah, we're going to get all those. We got Gohan, Goku, Vegeta, Gamma 1, Gamma 2. They're going to be coming. Pan's going to be coming. We're really excited to get these designs out here. They'll probably be ready closer to the release of the movie in Japan in April. Especially if we get kind of like more glimpses at characters and forms are going to show up in that movie. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, they are coming. Check out the 7-Star Perlers Twitter for more. And I've been talking for about 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and wrap this up, right? Because this is already like the longest, I think, update video I've ever done. But I feel like there's a lot of information that I really wanted to make sure I got across to you guys about what's going to be happening this year. So some goals. Let's talk about some goals, because you can't do a New Year's update, channel update video without talking about some goals, right? So for the 7-star Perler side of things, I do want to hit 1,000 followers on Twitter. I also want to surpass 1,000 Etsy sales. We're actually already in the 900s, which is crazy exciting. Means that we'll probably blow past that target this year. We're gonna go past 1,000 sales on Etsy. I wanted to get this channel over 2,000 subs, so I know I got to really get on that content grind to make that happen. And then I want to do more collabs, more fun edited projects, that kind of thing. The pack battles with Theo are kind of responsible for that. And then I really want to make I want to return to podcasting, whether it's like a featured guest on someone's show, like I was my boy Austin when he was doing a sports podcast. Or maybe start my own podcast again and finding someone who wants to podcast with me. I'm not sure, but those are all things I really want to get done in 2022. And if you've been here for a long time, I appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, well, make sure you stick around, because we got some fun stuff coming. Both Pokemon, NonPokemon, Star Perlers, all of it is really cool. And I hope you guys are ready for 2022. Hopefully this is a better year than the past 2 years have been, for not only for me, but for everybody. We'll get past this pandemic maybe, or get close to the end, and start getting back to normalcy. And so I'm really looking forward to that. So that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment down below what your plans for 2022 are. I don't want to call them resolutions. What are your goals? What are the things you're planning on doing? Not things you want to do, but things like, I'm going to do this. They're a goal. Let me know down below, and I will see you all next time.